This is called Early Morning Podcast for a reason. As you can tell, I look like trash, I sound like trash, and that's also for a reason. It's going to be developing as this podcast goes along, so thank you for joining. Plug, let's get in. Thank you for tuning in to episode 78 of Early Morning Podcast. It is 8:11 a.m. I've been trying to record this episode for about a week and a half now due to encoding error, processing error, saving file error, upload error. It's been nearly impossible to get one done. Finally, we're getting it done. We're going to try something a little bit new this episode. But first of all, grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever it is you do. Try to kick back, relax, and enjoy, another episode of Early Morning Pod. You can check me out on Instagram at VIK_EMP. TikTok at Early Morning Pod. Our email, business at theearlymorningpodcast.com. It's all right there on the P. It's all right there. You know what I'm saying? It's all right there. It's all on the About Me page or whatever on YouTube. It's all on my Instagram. Goddamn, if you want to add me on Snapchat, Victorious with 2 C's. I don't care at this point. Okay? But like I said, this episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to get into it too much. You'll figure it out if you listen the whole time and watch. I definitely suggest that you tune in for the whole episode because, like I said, all the increments are going to be different. But, my hair looks like this is what happens when you wake up. You get the fresh, comic podcast look early morning after a full day of sending it snowboarding. But we'll get into that later in the episode. Let's open up the episode real quick with an opening clip.
They said Snoop Dogg came out with an umbrella and it was 80 degrees. And they said, yo, what the fuck you got an umbrella for? He said, it's for the drizzle, my nizzle.
You heard that?
They said Snoop.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's the type of energy that I should be on right now. But I'm like taking my time to get there. If you drink coffee in the morning, that's kind of lame of you. You needed like some kind of substance to get you woken up. Dude, I smoke downers to wake up. You know what I'm saying? If you have an opiate plant or whatever, opium, we'll smoke some of that to wake up in the morning. Dude, if you need nicotine and fucking, amphetamines and what's the other shit? Caffeine, all that shit. Take that negativity and all that shit elsewhere, man. We're on the downers, dude. That's why I look like a trash can. This is what the main looks like early, bro. That's what it is, dude. I'm waking up. I haven't even been up for 30 minutes. I took a dump. I had a glass of water, and I'm standing up to get my blood flow. I don't know if you've noticed that. Come on the YouTube, dude. Come on the YouTube. YouTube Early Morning Podcast. You will see me. Dude, this is what I slept in. You know what I'm saying? This is the gear that I slept in. And that's what it is. That was the opening clip. Snoop did come in with the drip. Snoop has been relevant for 30 years, man. 30 years. Before I forget, I got to do this. The typical, hey, I'm a comic now, and this is a comedy podcast. This has been a comedy podcast since the day it was started. All right, May 4th, 2020, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Clover17. We haven't mentioned that in a while. They got fucking new. I already cursed. They got new strain. Is like strain or strand. I sound like a weed head, pothead. Weed head, pothead. I mean, it's early, dude. It's obviously early. Like how like stoners get mad when you're like, dude, it's called a strain, not a strand, man. I'm not smoking your hair, dude. I'm smoking this cannabis plant, dude. Come on, bro. December 7th, I'll be doing a set, 7:30 at Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank. December 8th, I'll be at Comedy Chateau at 8 p.m. doing a set. December 10th, I'll be at the Pasadena Comedy. I love that club. At 10 p.m. doing a late night show. That should be a really fun show. And then December 14th, big shout out to the homie Fudge. If you've been listening to this podcast or just for a while since the beginning, for however long you may have heard of Fudge. Fudge is the OG comic that really put me on. He gave me my first opportunity at comedy. He put me on a first show, and that man has taken care of me, in more ways than I can. I don't know. I can't even. I don't know what verbalize it. I don't know how to put it in words, man. That guy has helped me out, dude. I appreciate it. No gay shit like that, if that's what you're thinking. No, he hasn't fucked me. I haven't fucked him. I hope he's okay with me saying that, because he's a 6'9" black gentleman that used to play professional basketball. All right, just to put in perspective, when I'm talking about an OG right now. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back in a second. Yeah, and we're back just like that, like magic. Back with it with the pod, dude. I just had to catch a quick shower, catch a quick wake and sesh, and dude, it's regular. I think we should hop into a Bumble Baddies just to change things up, just to change the pace of the podcast, just to change how things work, how we've been doing it lately. We've been doing it as in me and Plug, just keeping it held down, during exam season, just like doing the damn thing. Producing a podcast, trying to be a doctor, trying to be a physical scientist, trying to do pretty much anything that brings in a revenue of income, mining, literally anything, maybe creating his own alcohol brand. You never really know what Plug's up to. Maybe we'll have him on the podcast soon, being that we're on a trail of, dude, we're doing the damn thing still, 78 episodes. So like there's definitely more to come. I think I've talked about how at TPC, Pasadena Comedy, there's a podcast studio there where I might be filming at sometime soon. You never know, dude. You never know. But anyway, let's get into this Bumble Baddie right quick. And let's just hop in really quick. There's only one Bumble Baddie this episode, and it's this individual right here. Okay. There's not much to say about this. I've said, oh, this is a mood board. I've said this looks like something you do when you're drunk. This looks like something you do when you're getting drunk. It just doesn't make sense what this individual is doing. And I'm glad that I don't have her name out there, because if I did, it would make her look bad. It would make me look like I'm making fun of her, which I kind of am, because she's putting herself, as we say, on the internet. And once you do that, you're subject to some sort of stuff like this. Sorts of stuff, or sort of stuff, or sort of everything, dude. Once you put yourself on the internet, you never know what the fuck is gonna happen, man. You never know who's gonna say what. You never know who's gonna see what. Any of that. I see this bitch crying in the shower, drinking either like sparkling water or some fancy Pinot Grigio white wine. That counteracts itself. Pinot Grigio, I think, is red. And then you see her probably after she drank that whole bottle just crying. And she looks like she's in her kitchen. Or no, she's in her shower. You see the shower curtain in the back. So she drank all of that and then just started crying. Or it's vice versa. She was crying in her bathroom, in her restroom. She was waiting to bathe, and she was like looking forward to this wine. Got in the shower, was like, you know what? I'm happier now. Let me photograph this. Let me photograph me now enjoying this sparkling bottle of wine or overpriced water. Whoever knows what the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. But shout out to this Bumble Baddie. I mean, I think she's a pretty girl. I think so. I don't really know what she looks like. What up, Twinkie? OG. It's hard to tell, man. If you post photographs of yourself crying when there's like snot bubbles coming out of your nose and shit, like, it's hard to get a gauge on reality of what you really look like. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's been our very short and minimal Bumble Baddies segment of this episode so far. And I want to get back into, all the other stuff that I wanted to talk about, like I said, about a week ago. But due to encoding errors, which I'm already getting, Plug, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, this thing fucks up every other day. By the way, it's now 9:38, so I took like an hour, 20-minute break in between that to get ready for this. It's what it is. It's regular. That's how the podcast. We can operate on different maneuvers if we want to now, but let's start backward and then let's start forward and then go backward, I guess. Yesterday, like I said, I went snowboarding. It was the opening day of the season at Big Bear Mountain. You can catch me there. Honestly, on a weekday, on a weekend, but multiple times a month, I'm up there, man. Usually the second half of the week, I'll just be up there cruising, sometimes solo, sometimes with a crew. But I will be probably rocking this hoodie or this logo. So it is what it is. If you see an EMP logo, that's probably me or somebody from, a listener, one of the homies that has one. But dude, I'll just say this. I've never been to an opening day at a ski resort or like a mountain or anything. And holy fuck, did it let me down majorly yesterday. I know that took a turn. You were probably gonna be expecting me to be like, oh, dude, it was fucking gnar. Everybody was shredding. Everybody was partying. Dude, that's what your boy was hoping for. I wanted it to be a fucking party in the lot like it normally is. I wanted it to get lit. It wasn't fucking like that. It fucking sucked. Okay? I thought, Clover 17, it's pretty much over now. I've been triple vaxxed 12 times, so what is that? I'm at 36 vaccines. Like, I'm fine now, you would think, right? But no, dude. There's all these people that are like, I guess they're either afraid to go to Bear or Bear. I don't want to put it on Big Bear Mountain themselves, man, because, look, though they shouldn't have opened this soon, they're doing what they can. It's a double-edged sword, dude. I'm making metaphors now. That's what I do, dude. I make metaphors that I barely understand. Shout out the girl from fucking Game of Thrones. That tall white bitch that used to just slash people in half with her sword. And like refused to die. Multiple times. That shit was legendary. I said that shit was legendary, accidentally paused the fucking recording. But don't worry, I was talking about the lady from Game of Thrones. I know what it was saying. Accidentally hit pause. It's all good, dude. We run into issues on this podcast and we handle them. We handle them as if they were just day to day, dude. Day to day. Running a podcast, harder than you think, man. You need how about this? How about I just spent $80 on I don't know how much of that cut out, but again, shout out to my fucking shitty fucking piece of garbage computer. I was talking about how it's reckless for Big Bear to have been open since there was so little snow and so many people. But I did meet a young bull, a local kid who's from like around where I'm at, and me and him pretty much were just able to just kick it all day. We moved from Bear to what's it called, Snow Summit, which is like their sister mountain, sister resort, and there it was a lot more enjoyable. I'll be honest, it was a lot more snow, way bigger runs, a lot less people, and it was just a good time, man. I only got clipped once. One person cut me off, and I don't blame him, bro. Like, there was like I said, no room. This happened at Bear, and there was no room on the run, dog. People are trying to get their turns in, which just like I am. And skier was in front of him doing their S turns as always, and then a snowboarder like braked right in front of me, and I had to do what I had to do, bruh. Try to brake too. Ended up doing a fucking front flip over the end of his board. It's what it is. Neither of us got hurt. Skier apologized. Snowboarder felt even worse, even though, like I said, it wasn't his fault. But it's okay, dude. We make do with what we have. That's like a big thing on this podcast. Is it's a comedic podcast, but we I don't like to bitch, dude. I don't like to complain. I do stand up, dude. I do comedy, dude. I think it's funny when people bitch about stuff that doesn't matter, especially if it doesn't matter to them. Like, it's so easy to think of something. Yesterday, literally, people are talking about, oh man, the border walls, dude, they need to be secured. I overheard this conversation. Dude, you can hear this type of shit in Southern California. People think that they're going to be running for Secretary of House like next month. It's like, no, bro. You serve IPAs. You serve IPAs at a bar in San Bernardino. Nobody gives a fuck what you think about the GOP, GDP, or about securing the border. What the fuck? You know, people went to school for that since they were like 14 to learn about politics. Anyway, I almost got too serious for my own liking, man. Look at that behind me, bro. There's paint on like a shittily done EMP thing that I try to do. And my homie Joey, you can always check his shit out. It's, what's it called? I'm forgetting it. Elevated. God damn it, Joey, don't get heated at me, bro. But we put it in the link of the description. The link in the description last episode. So feel free to check that shit out. But yeah, dude. Snowboarding season's back. I'm pumped. I'm just praying for snow, dude. I'm praying to the snow gods there's more snow. And I'm praying that, you know, less politics happens the more I'm alive. That way I feel like more people will be more chill. Like they just had that kid, I think he shot 2 people. I'm not sure. I don't know if he killed both of them. He shot 2 people. One of them, I think that, I don't fucking know. Rittenhouse kid. Heard the name. Doesn't matter. He's like a free man though. People care, dude. They get fired up about stuff like that. They get really fired up about stuff. We've talked about it before. They make political merch as if somebody cares. I overpaid for this designer hoodie. I'd way rather do that than buy a shirt that says guns don't kill people. What's that fuck's name? I'm fucking up the bit and the joke right now. Guns don't kill people. Eric Baldwin kills people, which is an actual shirt that Donald Trump's son, Donnie JJ, fucking gangster, man, he's dropping those. So if you ever want to feel dipped in that kind of shit, you can check it out. But yeah, dude, shout out the degenerates that wear that and that I've been drinking pumpkin spice IPAs and fucking the thoughts drinking pumpkin spice lattes and just fucking slamming each other because they have nothing better to do during the fall season. Just fucking, dude. Just a lot. Now is the time. People say summer is a lot of fucking. No, dude. Now. People are fucking now. They're going in, dude. Because they're lonely and they missed each other because of Clover. And now, dude, you got all the flavors of sex. You got the seasonal sex, like where it's like you don't reveal your body that much. Like I'm wearing a hoodie right now, for example. This is Billie Eilish season, bruh. This is where you're built like a supermodel, but I don't want to say she's built like a supermodel, but you get what the point. You're built like you're built like a 9, but you dress like a 6. That's what fall is. You're built like a 9, but you dress like a 6, and then you go out of your way and you meet a 9, and then you end up fucking her, him, shim, them. That's what the fuck this is. Should we take a break before the computer overheats? I don't know, really, because the mic is getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting heated. It's getting sensitive. Okay? That's what happens. Like I said, once we get energetic, once I get fired up on the pod, dude. That's what happens. I don't know if we should take a break yet. I don't want this shit to get out of hand, dude. I have just like one more story that I wanted to share. It was about like the holidays. Like I said, we're gonna start from the front and then make our way back. Okay? So I had like a little story about Thanksgiving and the Albanian Flag Day, which is a thing I guess I'll get into. I guess we'll do it after the break. So we're back from the break, fired up. I was recording without even noticing. Again, issues. We run into them, but we keep it moving. We keep it regular. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, dude. But we'll hop into what I was just viewing real quick. Yeah, let's see how much fun this is.
I know I've been a total hermit, but frankly, I've developed like severe PTSD from public life, which maybe everyone can kind of relate to right now. Cancellations aside, I've been like dragged into literal geopolitical scandals on CNN, depositions, had all my...
Which we all deal with, Grimes. Like, almost all of us deal with geopolitical scandals on CNN and depositions that we have to regularly go to. Which is like a thing that I wanted to share on EMP. Like, all of us are in Grimes' shoes, you know what I'm saying? All of us have, like, crescent moons on our forehead. We have lines driven on our... driven? Driven? Is it driven? Do you just drive it or drawn on? We draw lines on our nose, dude. We do all these things. That's part of being Grimes, you know what I'm saying? A musician, a public figure, an ex of said Elon Musk. Let's go ahead and continue the video.
Personal shit leaked by friends, which led to more depositions. Had
Of course.
stalkers showing up at my house trying to kill me when I'm 8 months pregnant.
Regular.
And, dragged into conspiracy.
Just have a weirder cut, have a weirder transition. Just have people leak my address and people want to come stalk me and kill my kid. Anyway, I'm smoking a fake gold cigarette or whatever. Dude, be more out there. Are you just saying, hey, I'm a walking version of ketamine? That's basically it. I'm sorry to get fired up. Let's keep going.
Theories about resource extraction and somehow ended up as some kind of Marie Antoinette-esque symbol for inequality in the pop stan community.
What the fuck are you saying?
Frankly, is fairly entertaining, and I'm not mad at that.
Again, another fake pull off the cigarette. Fake pull off a fake cigarette. What is going on, Grimes? You seem stable enough to be a mom sitting on the floor in checkered pants with 2 medallions around your neck with a slutty pair of ponytails going on. What the fuck are you talking about your kid for? That's the least, and geopolitics and shit. You look like the mascot for ketamine. This is what you look like. And shout out my comment, dude. This is satire promotion. I know it's good. Skip. I wasn't showing her. That's what she fucking looks like. There you go, dude. Look, yeah, dude. I have Russian on my throat. I wear medallions. I have slutty ponytails, and I smoke fake gold cigarettes. But also, I have a kid, so listen to my geopolitics.
Long story short, I've developed debilitating anxiety about being online.
What, dude? No way! You seem normal.
Which has been super annoying to my label, my team, and me, because fear is the mind killer. First of all, if I'm gonna
literally am tweaking out watching this. This is scary to watch, man. She is on, I don't know what kind of concoction she is on, but it is some sort of one that is very strong. Those weird cuts are definitely done on purpose and to make it seem like, something's up with her, which maybe something is, to be honest. I don't know. I don't want to fucking shit on the people that are mentally ill or whatever, but I tried to watch as much of this as I could, but it's getting hard to watch now, and I'm glad that you sat through it with me if you're able to. And I guess we'll move on to my Thanksgiving story, because, hold on, we'll just play one more second of this and why we can't take it anymore.
Succumb to my own personal anxieties, and what am I showing my kid, right? Should it be a makeup tutorial for the algorithm? So
Okay, that was as weird as it could get. That was creepy as a motherfucker. No, it shouldn't be a makeup tutorial for the algorithm, you psychopathic bitch. You just mentioned your child that you should not have. That is weird. That is weird, man. Wow. I'm sorry that it went that way, but it's okay. How about we talk about my Thanksgiving, right? That should be fun. No, man, I mean, I've just a funny story, man, about my, Thanksgiving and what happened and shit. I had a great Thanksgiving, first of all. I hope you did too. I'm sorry that this is being uploaded later than it should have been or whatever, but shout out to processing errors and overloading, whatever, man. I went on a low-key bender. Had some family over Thanksgiving, but it was fun, man. We played drinking games. We ate a lot of good food. We enjoyed ourselves. No political debates, none that I participated in. Vic, dude, leans to the left, votes to the right, stays out of everybody's business, dude. Does my thing, dude. I don't give a shit. I don't really care about vaccine mandates. I don't care if you're a political sociopath and that's all you care about. I'm not. So I'm just chilling, dude. Next day was Albanian Flag Day, which obviously you don't know that unless you're an Albanian. That's our Independence Day. That's like July 4th for Albanians, where we just fucking we dress up nice. It's actually not like independent. It's a more nice version of 4th of July. 4th of July, people are wearing swimsuits with American flags, drinking cheap beer and throwing up on each other. It's not really what happens on Albanian Flag Day. On Albanian Flag Day, we dress to the nines, we drink expensive liquor, and then we eat very cheap food and just act like it's fine. You know, that's what it is, really. You just eat salty fucking meat, bread dipped in olive oil and vinegar, and then we just get hammered off Hennessy and Heineken. And that's what it is. It was a great time. Except this time, I felt like, you know what, might throw some mushies into the mix. Fuck it. I was with the boy Dash. He's been on the podcast before. He's a psychedelic explorer, as like Joe Rogan would reference him as. And yeah, I was with Dash, and beforehand he was like, yo, dude, let's eat some groomed mushrooms, dude. I don't know what the fuck they were called. Penis envy or purple nurple or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. But I had some mushies with Dash, and I watched the worst film it could be one of the worst films I've ever seen. The worst film to watch when you're on psychedelics or any kind of substance of that sort. I watched Tax Collector. That movie fucking sucked, man. That movie sucked dick. It was like watching somebody go through a feverish dream while they were awake and doing cocaine. Like, yo, way too much going on, man. Way too much. Shia LaBeouf is a white boy that's just way too violent for no reason. He just likes to hurt people and kill people and then steal. I don't even really remember the movie because I was trying to keep my calm and not lose my shit while people were getting shot for no reason. People were being kidnapped for no... I don't know what the fuck that movie was about, dude. But shout out... I mean, Shia's a good actor. No knock against him. Shit film. Shit film to watch off the shroomies. That's for sure. And then I had to carry it on later into a nice party like scenario with the family and like with a bunch of people I haven't seen. Very, very not chill. Like, I guess, come up. I don't know. Just wasn't a good time. Wasn't a good time at all. I didn't enjoy it at all. But dude, fuck Tax Collector. Shout out definitely Shroomies and Thanksgiving, dude. Those are... And then shout out Shroomies on the mountain. If you're going to take Shroomies when you go to Big Bear or go snowboarding, dude, all power to you, dude. You got nuts. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll see, man. We'll see. If you've listened this far into the podcast, I really appreciate you, honestly. Please leave a like or comment. If you just want to comment something shitty, I appreciate that even. Share if you want to share the podcast with a friend or somebody you think would enjoy it, coworker, family member. I don't fucking know, your neighbor, your stepson. He might like it. I talk about stepkids and shit a lot. You want to send a clip of my stand-up to a friend, I appreciate that as well too, man. It's all under the page, Early Morning Podcast, all on Spotify, all on Apple Podcasts, all on Anchor. Dude, you know what it is. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, peace.